How's it going, guys? Gabe here from RC Cincy, and today I wanted to review a boat that you could purchase at your local Target for about, I think it was $29 plus tax, so it's not too bad. I'm not sure about the performance or anything like that. It doesn't have a speed or anything, so just to go over what you pretty much get, it says it's 1/18 scale, 2.4 gigahertz technology, which is nice because it gets a little bit of decent range. And it's also waterproof remote control, which is nice. A lot of folks will buy these boats and get water on the controller and it doesn't work. I've experienced it before with a sharp image one. And it has a USB charge cable. Now inside of here, there's little things you twist to access it. You have to empty this every time you're done to make sure that it doesn't, you leave water in there and components start rusting and, weathering. So what basically you have a 3.7 volt battery here. That's 700 milliamps. Your motor, your off and on switch. Make sure you cover your connector because if that gets corroded, it won't work as well. This is the trim adjustment to make sure the rudder is centered. So when you're hitting straight, it doesn't turn to the left or right. Let's go ahead. All you do is line everything up. Make sure you slide these over everything. Everything should fit through. Twist it to the left, twist it to the right, you'll hear a click, press down, twist it to the right, you'll hear a click, twist to the right, you'll hear a click. So that's nice and tight. Be careful, this does not have like the sharper image has the little prong connectors, or the Venom I had prong connectors. This does not have that safety, so if you turn this boat on, and you drop the controller. If you turn the boat on, and you can actually, this is plastic, luckily it's a softer plastic, but I'm sure it can't possibly cut you. This is plastic as well. I don't know about the speed or performance on this. I don't know, I'm pretty sure this is almost all or nothing. We'll find out, obviously. It has a little bit of detail, just like a little steering wheel and stuff like that. And then in the box you get a, this looks like it is a 0.5 milliamp charger. So this will charge your battery, USB connector, which is nice, computer or adapter. Then you have a instruction manual, just tell you do's, don'ts, basic, charging, stuff like that. Nothing special, just telling you whatever your control does, just troubleshooting, stuff like that. You have your charger, and then the controller, let me see that, buddy. The controller's over here, my nephew has it. It's supposed to be waterproof. Now, where I could kind of tell us what kind of waterproof is there's two screws right here. There's actually a rubber ring around here, 2 AA batteries, a rubber gasket. And when you tighten it, it seals it. And then you can feel the buttons. You can kind of tell that they're waterproof. The controller's really nice. Make sure you put 2 good AA batteries in there. It says for some of the troubleshooting, if some of you guys have problems connecting it, make sure you remove the batteries out of this, turn this on, and then put batteries in it. So that'll help connect this sometimes if you have that issue. And that should be it. So once again, before you stick it in the water, make sure your connector is covered. I turned off my pump on the pools to make the water as calm as possible. I wouldn't recommend this in a big like river or lake or something. You may use it. This is ideally for pool, I believe. So let's stick it in there. And this is actually the first time that I'm running this, so let's click it. And here we go. So, it's actually not bad at all. For a pool boat, this is pretty good. Now let's quickly do this. Okay, so it is waterproof. Now, I haven't messed with the trim. Let me try to get the water low steady and hit it. It's pretty. It does have reverse. Oh, it has a really good reverse too. So this is top speed. It does go a little bit to the right. So let me face it towards me and hit it. It goes a little bit to the right, so you would just counter it, turn this. It is kind of tight. You turn that a little bit to the left. I guess to kind of counter it. Let's see. It went to the right really bad. So let's The waves can, see that one pretty straight there. The waves can mess with it. It drives pretty good. All right, let's see how fast it goes in reverse. Oh, it's got a pretty good reverse. That's actually not bad. It keeps turning to the right. So let's try to counter that. I may be turning it the wrong way because if you're looking down in the water, you want this to turn this way to my left. So like it says, pop these two, open this up. Not much of water in there, really. You just kind of not let it. What I'm trying to basically do is make it go straight. That's not bad. So it really depends on the waves a little bit. It's very controllable. Let's lift it up and see if it's all or nothing, and then you can try it, buddy. So let's look underneath, all or nothing. It is all or nothing, but it's very like in a water situation. It's not like driving a car on the road where it kind of like jerks in the water. You kind of can, you know what I mean? See how you can kind of give it a little bit and let go and it kind of straightens back out. So it turns right. This is full right. This is just right, obviously full right, full left. That's full left, and then we'll do full right. This is pretty fun. Okay, so I'm gonna let my nephew drive it. Honestly, the only reason it says 8+ on the boat is they're worried that someone's gonna get their hand hit in the propeller, they're gonna try to swim under it, and that propeller gets caught in their hair or something. Obviously, a little bit of supervision, but like in this case, very much that could happen. So he just ran over the duck and knocked the chlorine tag on it. That's hilarious. So he's just racing it around. I had a sharper image, one that took 6 batteries, and it wasn't that fast. So to be honest with you, that's pretty quick. I did open the receiver box. It has a rechargeable battery. It looks like one of those e-cigarette round batteries. I don't know if it's ion or, you know, it might be ion, I'm not sure, but you could splice it technically and have a plug on it and be able to plug other batteries that are 3.7 volts. Technically, you could, I guess. But you want to make sure that box stays waterproof. Yeah, it's a duck, buddy. You want to make sure. Here, you want the duck?
Look at it.
Here you go, buddy.
Look, he broke it.
Oh, you broke it, buddy. I know. That's okay. I'll fix it.
Look.
So the aiming on it, see how I just hit that? I'll try to hit it again. You can really drive it right where you want to.
Look, it's okay. It's okay.
That is really decently fast. Like, especially if you get a straightaway and you can just give a straight. Look at that.
It's okay.
That's actually pretty darn good. I mean, you know, growing up, the other boats were not rechargeable. They took batteries. They didn't have the little fake steering wheel and the little back deck where the people, you know, ski off of. And it wasn't easy accessible. You can see the motor. You could actually technically replace it with a bigger motor because everything's accessible. It runs on 3.7 volts, so technically, I don't know about a bigger motor, but you can put more of a hobby grade. Maybe a battery. I mean, 3.7 volts, so you'd have to still run the same current so you don't burn anything up. I think it's pretty cool, honestly, for what it is. For this being a Target boat and this being waterproof, yep, it works underwater. I don't know how long I would hold underwater. I would like dip it, but I wouldn't just be holding it the whole time. But if they happen to drop it and it floats, that's a big bonus right there. It floats. Yep. So that's a big bonus. Nice bright light when you hit the buttons. This is a lot of fun, honestly. So it's a really cool boat. For the price, for 30 bucks, you can't go wrong. My Venom was $60 or something like that. So, you know, the Venom is obviously faster, more hobby grade, but you know, you're paying double. So it's not bad for the price, honestly, for what it is. And like I said, you could really easily mod this. Just because you can get inside, you can see the motor, you can see everything. You can probably put a bigger milliamp, as long as it's 3.7 volts, obviously. And that's pretty much it. You may even be able to run the 4.2, like the high voltage maybe. I don't know if it'll burn it up. I don't want to, you know, do that yet, but eventually I may do a battery mod or some mods for you guys to kind of go over with. So let's open this up. Here, let's put it again, run it for just 2 more seconds and then open up, see how much water gets in it. Here, pick them up so you can see it. So I'm gonna run a little bit. Now the main way to get water in boats is reverse. So I'm gonna reverse just for a little bit. And you can actually steer in reverse and go in the direction you want. So reverse is typically the fastest way to get water on the boat, or maybe wrecking it or hitting a couple walls or something. Now it doesn't have a super pointy bow. It has 2 points, so it kind of equals the impact. I don't think the plastic is not really pointy and sharp. I don't think it'll puncture your liner. This is a liner and I just hit it full speed and it did not puncture. I'll do it again right here. So that's full speed. Yeah, that's not gonna puncture your liner. Let's see how much water, and that'll pretty much wrap up this video. Sorry, it's getting a little dark. So I'm gonna take it out without dumping anything out. Twist these, 3 of them. Lift up the top. Look at that. It's very dry. I see just maybe a couple little drops, but it's very dry. So again, let's step over to the light real fast. I just want to show you a couple other things in here real quick before we end this. So I do like the way it is. It does have plastic gears. But honestly, for $30, you can't beat it. So here is the receiver box. It is 2.4 gigahertz technology. It says 3.7 volts, 700 milliamps right there. Those are your leads going, obviously, to your steering box, your off and on switch, your connector, everything. But here you can see the motor. Honestly, you can solder maybe a little bit bigger motor. 3.7 volts will power a decent sized motor. It does have plastic gearing right there. And that's pretty much it. And I mean, overall, I really enjoyed it. For 30 bucks. I don't think you can go wrong, especially if you can find it at a local store. And that's it. So that's going to do it for me. It's getting late. Probably going to get attacked by mosquitoes. So again, thanks for watching. I know I haven't posted videos in a while. I want to thank all the new subscribers. I did pick up quite a few subscribers. And I think like 310 or 312 subscribers and a bunch more views. So thank you everyone for checking out the channel and watching my reviews and my videos. I'll be sure to make more videos and more products for you guys and kind of try different things out. Not just always the same products or something very expensive. I'll kind of mix it up. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.